In this video, we're going to learn about the Develop Project Charter process. The project charter is one of the most important documents of the project. And in the Develop Project Charter process, the project charter is developed. In this video, we're going to understand what exactly is a project charter. We're going to learn about what are the contents of the project charter, and we'll also learn about why exactly is a project charter so important for the project. So first, let's understand what is a project charter. The first thing to know is that a project charter is a document that authorizes the existence of the project. It gives authority to the project manager to use money and resources for the project. What this means is that the project charter makes the project official and it brings it into existence so that work can start on the project. The creation of a project charter is a way to let the senior management acknowledge, accept, and commit to the existence of the project. The charter plans the project at a high level, and it contains the major points of information of a project. It also contains the broader details of the project. A project charter contains the project objectives, the success criteria, and the high-level requirements for the project. So this should give you an idea that anyone who reads the project charter can immediately get an idea of what the project is about and what are the most important things to know about the project. The project charter also includes the constraints, high-level risks, and assumptions that a project could experience. It's important to know that the project charter is not a document that contains in-depth detail. Instead, detailed planning for the project occurs after the charter is signed. The reason that the charter does not contain a lot of detail is because detailed planning costs time and money. So, detailed planning only starts once the project charter gets signed by senior management. We should keep in mind that the project charter is signed by the sponsor of the project or by senior management. The project manager may or may not create the project charter. The sponsor may ask the project manager to create the charter, or the charter may be already created before the project manager is brought on board to manage the project. Now, let's understand how exactly is a project charter created. A project charter is developed by identifying stakeholders and discussing the major information points of the project. So, the way to create a project charter is to talk to all the stakeholders who will be involved with the project, and from those discussions, you will create the important information points of the project. Then, as a result of the discussions with the stakeholders, the contents of the project charter are developed. Now, let's see what information does the project charter contain about the project. The project charter contains information regarding what are the high-level objectives, what is the project description, what are the project requirements, what is the product scope, Who is the project manager to whom authority and responsibility has been assigned? What is the success and acceptance criteria of the project? What are the constraints? What are the high-level risks? What are the milestones? What are the assumptions? What is the initial budget of the project? And finally, what is the initial schedule of the project? So as you can see from the project charter content in this slide, the charter includes items that are relevant to all the different knowledge areas, including budget, risks, scope, time, etc. And this is why developing the project charter is an integration process.